heilige Einfahrt. Im Hotel, in Berlin, wirkliche Hauptstadt. My gaze through the window was caught by the Mercedes star, rotating in the night sky dolefully, above the gold fillings from Auschwitz and other branches of the Deutschen Bank, on top of the Europa Center. Europa, the bull has been butchered. The beef is rotting on the tongue. Progress doesn't spare a single cow. Gods will not visit you anymore. Was dir bleibt, ist das Ach der Alkmene, and the stench of burning flesh carried daily by the landless wind from the frontiers to you. Und manchmal aus den Kellen deines Wohlstands flüstert die Asche, sing das Knochenmehl. A letterboard at Kurfürstendamm announces to the world, Peter Zadek seit Berlin seine Zähne. Beware of dentist, you would like to tell him. In den Bauernkriegen, dem größten Unglück der deutschen Geschichte, I shook my head in disbelief when I read this, in the state of innocence, 1948. Wie kann eine Revolution ein Unglück sein? Today, I can write the sequel, the French Revolution in the Napoleonic War, the prematurely delivered socialism in the Cold War. Seitdem tanzt die Geschichte wie der Tango. Ein Exkurs über Revolution und Zahnmedizin, written in the century of dentists. 2 Zahnprothesen, ein Buchnerpreis. That is coming to an end. The next one will belong to the lawyers. Die Zeit steht als Immobilien zum Verkauf. In the high-rise under the Mercedes Star, in den Etagen der Kulturverwaltung, was für ein Wort. Auch die Kunst lebt nicht vom Staub allein. The lights are still on. The heads are smoking, forced to economize. Those who are amputated rehearse the upright walk with borrowed crutches made of fiberglass, supervised by the Senator of Finance. Zum Gelde drängt, am Gelde hängt doch alles. Grunz Faust. In Goethe's sarcophagus in Weimar, with the broken voice of Heiner Müller, who is rehearsing his chorus in Schiller's Skull. Ich, Dinosaurier, im Rauschen der Klimaanlage. Myself being choked by the stranglehold of taxes. The state's power depends on money. Geld muss kaufen. Arbeit macht unfrei. Home is where the bills arrive, says my wife. I read Sophocles, Ajax, for instance. Description of an animal test. Faded tragedy of a man with whom a whimsical goddess placed blind man's bath before Troy at Ajax Abyss. Arnold Schwarzenegger in Wüstensturm, to make myself clear to contemporary readers. Ich, Ajax, Opfer zweifachen Betrugs. Ein Mann in Stalinstadt, Bezirk Frankfurt-Oder. When he received news of the climate change in Moscow, took from the wall in silence the portrait of the beloved leader of the working class of world communism, trampled with his feet the image of the dead dictator, and hanged himself from the now available hook. Sein Tod hatte keinen Nachrichtenwert, ein Leben für den Reichswolf. Keiner oder alle war das falsche Programm. Für alle reicht es nicht. Das letzte Kriegsziel ist die Atemluft. Oh, Kaulich, liberated by the Red Army from Hitler's Gulag, hears, after 4 days of walking, his wife scream behind a shattered window. Sees a soldier of the glorious Red Army who throws her on the bed. Vergießt das ABC des Kommunismus, schlägt die Genosse befreit den Schädel ein, übt Selbstkritik im Gespräch mit dem Toten, kein Ohr vor der immer noch schreienden Frau. Is seen for the last time on the transport to Stalin's Gulag, his second epiphany. Sings in the cattle car, the International, and if he died, is still singing today with the dead communists beneath the ice. So comrades, come rally, and the last fight let us face. The Internationale unites the human race. The bliss of writing in the 50s, where your safe harbor was the blank verse, amidst the planks of the capsizing ship of ghosts, beschirmt vom ironisches Pathos des Knickerreims. Only the stresses count against the rock slide of the monuments, in the infinity of the moment, in the wretchedness of information. Build camp physique. Narration turns prostitution. Build camp. Tragedy gives up the ghost. Stalin, for instance. Since his totems are for sale, blood curdled into meadows tinsel at Brandenburg, gate for Hitler's grandsons. What kind of words should I put in his mouth or stuff it down his throat, depending on the point of view? Into the coral of his yellow teeth, in sein kaukasisches Wolfgebiss. In his night at the Kremlin while waiting for Hitler, when speechless Lenin appeared in his vodka, babbling and howling after the second stroke, mover of the world whose tongue will obey no more. Lenin da. Seine Welt ein Quadrat von Malevich, der Tatar, der das Gesetz der Steppe nicht mehr begreift. Römer geworden zur Unzeit. Das sein Vollstrecker im Blut hatte Kaukasier. Or Trotsky, with the axe of Macbeth still in his skull, the feast raised in the Bolshevik salute, in the German's tank turret, Hamlet, the Jew, or Bukharin singing in the basement. The party's darling, child of Aurora. Perhaps with Hitler, he can speak from man to man or beast to beast, depending on the point of view. Der tote Gräber mit dem toten Führer. After 10 years of war, Troy was fit for the museum, an object of archaeology. Nur eine Hündin heut noch die Stadt. On the Avengers' bones, Rome was founded. Rome nursed by the she-wolf, the victor's legacy. Greece, a province to draw culture from, 3,000 years after the bloody birth of democracy, mit Bad Netz Baal. O night, black mother, at the house of Atreus. The forceps guided by Athena, born from the head. The third Rome, pregnant with calamity, plots towards Bethlehem to its next incarnation. They roush their Elton builder. The fatigue in your back, the never-ending muttering of the TV. Bei uns sitzen sie in den ersten Reihe. The difficulty of sustaining the verse against the staccato of commercial, inviting the voyeurs to dinner. Give us our daily murder today. In my memory, a book title surfaces, The Esther Reihe. A report on deaths in Germany. Communists fallen in the war against Hitler. In Preisverkehr der Fahrer mit der Fahrer. Devoted to a dream that makes you lonely. Their names forgotten and effaced in the nation's name from the memory of the nation, whatever that may be or might become. In aktuellem Gemisch aus Gewalt und Vergessen. In der traumlosen Kälte des Weltraums. I, Ajax, who pours out his blood, bent on his sword, at the beach of Troy. Im weißen Rauschen kehren die Götter zurück nach Sendenschuss, verbrennt die Sehnsucht nach dem reinen Reim. Der Welt in Wüste wandert Tag in Traum, Reime sind Witze in Einsteinchen Raum. Des Lichtes Welle sondert keiner Schaum, Brecht Denkmal ist ein kahler Pflaumenbaum. Whatever the language tolerates, or the dictionary of German rhymes, das letzte Programm ist die Erfindung des Schweigens. Ich, I, Ajax, Ajax, there, who, his, sein, Blut, blood.